Hi, this is Hector Cisneros, author of 60 Seconds to Success and the president of Website Know-How. Today I want to talk about several different items that people make mistakes when they're doing their 60-second presentations. So this is right out of my book. It's, I guess it's in the second edition right now. So let's talk about number 17. When people do their 60-second presentations, a lot of times I see people stand up and they'll read it, or they'll do something crazy like just stand there and like real stiff, and they have no emotion in their message. And if you have no emotion in your message, 50% of your message is going down the toilet, because that emotion carries you. It makes you much more believable. So you have to make sure that you have that emotion in that message. If it's not in there, you might want to look at the words, or you want to make sure you believe what the message is saying. Number 16 is another common mistake, poor delivery. Poor delivery is where they just stand up and they sort of stutter or use and a whole bunch of other things that you want to eliminate from your message altogether. Poor delivery can take a great message and make it suck really bad. So you want to eliminate that as much as possible. Number 15, leaving out door openers. A door opener would be something like, make sure you mention our special that we have going on this month, or our 50% discount ends on the 30th, or some other thing that can get their foot in the door so they can bring you up in the conversation without them sounding like they're trying to sell you to anybody. So using these door openers is a big deal. Number 14 is using profanity. I don't care how great your message is. If you use any kind of profane language in your message, it immediately degrades the message. Even saying things like stuff happens can degrade the message some. So leave that out altogether. Number 13, using the wrong wording in a venue. So you're at the Women's Chamber of Commerce meeting and you're saying all the guys or the men or whatever. You need to make sure that whatever wording you're using is directed specifically for that audience. If you're in New York and you're using slang from Alabama, that ain't going to work real well. So make sure the wording is right for the venue. Number 12 is using bad posture. If you're sitting slouched or you're doing some funky thing with your posture when people are talking to you, as a matter of fact, it's going to distract them so much that your message isn't even going to be heard at all. That's like having a big coffee stain on your shirt or something. They're trying to talk to you. They can't take their eyes off the focus of the coffee stain. Bad posture, simple to eliminate. As a matter of fact, when you use good posture, it actually helps you talk better. So think about that. Number 11, inappropriate dress. Now, where we meet, you have to wear a jacket normally when you go there, but if somebody went without a jacket, it actually distracts from their message because they're not appropriate for the venue that they're at. So if you're going to a luau, wearing a Hawaiian shirt or something like that is appropriate for that venue because that's what the venue's talking about. So make sure you have the appropriate dress for whatever it is. If sneakers are not allowed, you better not be wearing sneakers when you go to that venue. The last one I'm going to talk about right now is not being prepared. This is one of the number one mistakes people make. They go to a venue, they're going to try and deliver a message, and they're not prepared at all, and they really come across amateurish. Worse than that, they're portraying themselves in a bad light. So there's nothing worse than a poor message other than that you're going to make yourself look stupid. So make sure you prepare. Anytime I'm going to anybody's networking event, I know exactly what I'm going to say. I've practiced and rehearsed that message maybe 3 or 4 dozen times. So when somebody walks up to me and they say, "What do you do?" I can rattle it off, and they're usually pretty impressed because there's no and or us in my statements. So to wrap it up, let's go over them again. Number 17, no emotion. Number 16, poor delivery. Number 15, leaving out the door openers to get your foot in the door. Number 14, using profanity in your 60-second presentations. Number 13, using the wrong wording in the presentation at the specific venue. Number 12, bad posture. Number 11, inappropriate dress. And number 10, not being prepared. Again, this is Hector Cisneros with Website Know-How, the author of 60 Seconds to Success. If you want more on this information, you can go to eZine Online. I have about 4 or 5 articles specifically on this topic. You can also go to my blog. There'll be a lot of cool stuff there also that's above and beyond this. So again, this is my opinion. I hope to hear yours soon. I'm signing out.